Hi, Anthony. I appreciate you taking the time to take my call on Friday. Before I jump into the content that I wanted to talk to you about, I want to just introduce myself to you really briefly. So my name's Andrew. I'm a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, and something that I noticed happening a lot around that time was a lot of small businesses were really hurting as a result um, of COVID-19 lockdowns and all the other craziness with supply chain issues and cost of materials that's been happening, throughout the United States since then. And that's not something that sat well with me because I believe very strongly that small business is the backbone of America. And so I started my company, Sovereign SEO, with the objective to help small and local businesses connect with and help more people so that you guys can experience the growth and success that you're looking for. So, with that in mind, I want to talk to you about how you can use your presence online to do exactly that. So, to start off with, I wanted to show you some metrics here. And I know that you guys are in a lot more than roofing, so we could apply the same thing to, any of your services, just building, kitchen or bathroom remodels, painting, etc. But I'm going to show roofing right now, just because it's easier to just kind of show one service at a time. Um, so these are keywords that have to do with with roofing services in northern Arizona. As you can see, primarily I have Flagstaff and Prescott highlighted here, and Prescott Valley as well. I'm not sure if you guys go down into Prescott as well, but I know you definitely work in Flagstaff, so at least a good amount of this volume will be applicable to you guys. But this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs, among other things, that allows me to take a look at how many people are searching for what online every month. So, Flagstaff roofer gets searched on Google on average 250 times per month. Roofer in Flagstaff also 250. So all these similar keywords down here, be it for Flagstaff or Prescott, these are all keywords that indicate that somebody is looking for somebody to do roofing services for them. All right. And they all have significant search volume, so this, on average, all of these words here together make up over 2,000 searches per month between people searching for roofing in Prescott or Flagstaff. And again, we could do the same thing with bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels, new construction, um, and there'd be other keywords related to those too. Probably like custom homes, um, house painting, exterior painting, interior painting. All the different services that you guys offer, people are searching for. So I'm sure you can understand that how valuable it could be for your company to capture as much of that traffic as possible and bring it back to your website. Um, and so I want to give you some tips on how you can actually do that, how you can capture some of that traffic. So the first thing I want to talk about is the content on your site. You guys have a very well laid out site. It looks very nice. The one thing that I would recommend, and when I talk about content, I'm speaking specifically about text content. The one thing I would recommend is that you guys do some targeting of keywords just like this. So this is a good example of this. You guys have roofing in Flagstaff AZ right here. And if we go here on this list, that's something, that looks a lot like these keywords right here, right? So my recommendation is that when you're writing content, you take a look at these words that people are searching for, and you try to fit those exact words into your content as many times as you can. So just like you have it here at the top, roofing in Flagstaff AZ, it would be really helpful to reiterate some of those words like Flagstaff roofers, Flagstaff roofing company, those sorts of words here into the content on this page. And like I was saying, it could be here on your homepage. It could be back here on the service page where you specifically talk about roofing. I think in you guys' instance, this page probably makes the most sense because you want to target different keywords on these pages. And that I would suggest that too. You go find the keywords that are people are searching for when it comes to remodels, and you highlight those on this page. The keywords that are good for painting on this page. All right, so that's my first suggestion. I just wanted to give you a quick example of one of your competitors who's doing this. So I searched Flagstaff roofer. Polaris Roofing is the first competitor who comes up here. I'm ignoring all these because none of these are roofing companies. They're all directories. So if we go to Polaris's site, front and center, they have Flagstaff Roofing Company, roofer in Flagstaff AZ, roofing contractor in Flagstaff, Arizona. So it's clear these guys are again, Flagstaff roofing contractors. They're using these keywords many times on their page so that it's easy to connect Google searches to their website. So that's the first tip that helps you rank on the first page when it comes to ranking for these words that are important when people are searching for your services. The second one is something I wanted to talk to you about called backlinks, and I actually forgot to pull up your profile here. Let's take a look at this real quick. So this is another function of Ahrefs. It allows me to take a look at what backlinks you have going on. So this is you guys' backlink profile. You have 33 backlinks coming from 6 different websites. What a backlink is somewhere that your site is referenced on the internet. So somewhere that there's a link on someone else's page to your website. And the reason that backlinks are important is because the first thing I just talked about, content, kind of tells Google what you want to be ranked for, what you want to be found on the lists for when people search. But backlinks kind of tells Google how reputable and how much authority your site has. So how many backlinks you have and the quality of those backlinks is going to dictate whether you're listed on page 1 where people are going to find your site, or if you're back on page 7 or 8 where nobody's probably going to find you. All right, so that's tip number 2. Again, just for reference, this is Polaris's backlink profile. They have 821 backlinks coming from 181 different websites. So that's my second tip for you guys, would be to get more backlinks so that you can get listed on page 1 for these local keywords that indicate that people are looking for your service in your area. So that brings me to my third and final tip here, which is about this right here. We call this the map pack. The map pack is Google's business directory. Among other things, it's dictated by similar rankings that these sites are down here. However, there's another really important factor here at play, because you'll notice Polaris, even though they're the top roofing company down here on this list, Vista's Roofing is actually up here above them on this list. And so the reason for that is there's a few other factors. Down here, the rankings are primarily dictated by backlinks, like we just talked about. But up here, there's something called citations that's very important. So all a citation is somewhere your business name, address, and phone number are listed together on the internet. So that's usually somewhere like BBB or yellowpages.com, business directories like that. So my tip here is you go out and you take a look at these top 3 ranked competitors for the words that you want to rank for. You find out where they have citations, and then you go and you get a citation for your business in those same places that they have them. And so if you do that for all the top 3, you're going to end up having the most citations. And you'll see that helps a lot when it comes to getting your site ranked here in these very high profile places. So those are the 3 tips I have for you. To go back and reiterate, the first 2 had to do with how you rank highly down here. And that is using these sorts of keywords in your page content, on your home page, on your service pages, etc. And then the second tip was building more backlinks to your site so that Google can see your site as basically as reputable and authoritative. And then the third tip was getting the citations that your competitors have here so that you can rank highly in the map pack where a lot of people are going to find your business too. So those are the 3 tips that I have for you. I really hope this information is helpful to you. I would really appreciate if you would take just 1 minute to send me one quick line of feedback on this so that I can know if this is helping you guys out. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you.